apologize for any hearing loss that
Yo,
comes
that was
about as a
badass.
result.
I wasn't expecting a big giant intro like that. That was kind of cool. This is dope.
Yeah, StreamYard.
Yeah, dude. There's so many things you can do on this that I
Yeah,
did not know you could do.
it's got a ton of cool stuff for real, for real. Like it's nifty. I mean, especially if you come like I use Streamlabs a lot for like my solo like streaming, and then I've used Zoom a lot to like record some of the earlier interviews I would do and stuff. But then like finding Streamlab or StreamYard and being able to just go live and hit this whole thing, like it's crazy how versatile it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's cool, and I'm liking the live feed stuff right here because you can't do that with because I use OBS or Streamlabs, and I don't think you
Yeah.
can do that with it. If you can, I
Nah.
don't know how to do it.
It's there, but it's really clunky to try and use like the live chat feed on Streamlabs. So you gotta like tab out still. But what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Haha, throwing it out there. Welcome back to another episode of Around the Music. This is episode 13, which is with Crypt. And it's hey man, how you feel about the number 13? Like, is that a bad number for you?
Yeah, it's a horrible number. I think I'm going to get off right now. So it's nice. Appreciate you having me. No, I'm chilling, man.
It was great to hang out here for a minute, you know. But
bro, we talked behind the scenes, but I think it's time for me to part ways. Have fun at the Upchurch concert tonight.
Man. Nah, so we got episode 13 though with Crypt. We got Mama Crypt down below too, so shout out to Mama Crypt. She's muted
Shout
right
out to
now.
Mama. I don't know if she'll say words or not, but she's here.
I don't know how to say words on this.
You just did it. Good job.
You just did it. Yo. All right, so let's see. We got the chats filling up. Everybody's stopping in. Blessings, everyone. Let's see. What up, Kelvin J? We got Miniac, Mad Hatter. What's up, Crypt? Super excited, bro.
Mad Hatter, my guy.
Yeah, man. Mad Hatter is the homie, man. Mad Hatter is dope. If y'all haven't checked out Mad Hatter's reaction channel, y'all definitely need to be doing that.
For sure.
Let's see. We got Alphabot, my brother, my twin brother over there. Hey.
Twin brother.
Let's see. We got Drelly. Man, Crypt brought a bunch of people up in here. Look at this. Some of these people are here. Crypt
says coming from Twitter.
Hey, yeah, appreciate all you guys coming in, checking out. I'm gonna answer this one for you if you guys really want to hit him up for a feature. He is on Indie Amplify. There's the plug.
Indie Amplify. Yeah, if you guys want to feature, it's on Indie Amplify. I'm not accepting any right now until at least 2 weeks until after my album drops, just because I'm completely focused on that, and I got a lot of thinking to do when it comes to the features and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Right on. So a lot of people saying what up. Let's jump into some of the things because this chat gonna keep blowing up on me. I feel like if I'm looking at it too much. One of the big things, I mean, since we already mentioned Indie Amplify, one of the big things I want to ask about Indie Amplify, man, how did that come about? Like where did all that come from?
So I went out to Futuristics to film some music videos, and he kind of brought up the idea with me whenever I was out there. And he just wanted to do something to, you know, change the independent music industry pretty much. And there wasn't, he was tired of all the back and forth, like people asking for features, asking for reactions, asking this, and this. And it's just a hub where people can go and anything you need in independent artistly wise, it's all right there. And that's basically his idea. And he's blowing that thing up to big proportions, man. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he's been doing awesome with that. I knew you and him kind of, you know, y'all came out with it and like watching that thing where it blew up because I saw it when it first came. Actually, Crenny, which I think you know, Lord Crenny. Yeah. Crenny turned me on to it back when y'all were first talking about it, and like I applied and you know didn't see the thing. I got on the second wave right there, man. It was dope for real. Like seeing kind of how it's kind of blown up, added people to my community, got me in touch with other communities that I wouldn't have found otherwise. I mean, Indie Amplify is just an amazing thing, you know, for real.
Yeah, man, and that's all Futuristic, bro. That's his baby. He is the driving force behind all that. I'm just here to show it out there to people, and I use it for the services, man.
Yeah. Right on.
Mom, you chilling? I hear your windshield wipers.
Is it raining where you guys are?
It was earlier. Okay, she's gone again. All right, cool.
Because you guys are out what in Western Kentucky?
We're in like South Central Kentucky.
South Central, okay. Yeah, so So you guys are getting the weather before we do, because I know it's supposed to rain here later,
Yeah.
but it hasn't started yet.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it was piss pouring earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah. So one thing that was kind of, so let me tell you where I found my stuff, found your stuff, because we haven't really ever had a chance to talk. And so I found your stuff back in the day. I was watching No Life Shack, and he started talking about his homie Crypt here and there, and like I went over, and I think it was right around the time you were going by Red Crypt, like you had joined up with that crew, and so like I started checking out Crypt around that time, and I was like, man, this guy's cool. And I found out you were from Kentucky. I'm like, man, watching a Kentucky boy like make it, like actually growing and making it to that level, man, that's dope, because there ain't a lot of people from Kentucky getting to your level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no, I definitely understand, man. Shaq, it's so crazy because like Shaq's such a huge guy now. He's got like almost 3 million subscribers, or he already has 3 million subscribers. He's very close to it. And whenever me and Shaq first started hanging out, we were like going back and forth subscriber wise. Like I would hit 300,000, then he would hit it, and then he'd hit 350, and then I would hit 350, and we just kept passing each other. And then he just fucking took off, man. And I'm proud of him. But yeah, he's one of the day ones, man. He's been around for a long time. Shaq's a really good dude.
Right on. You see, Tater says, "Can Crypt get closer to the mic? Are you having some issues here?"
There we go. Yeah, it said my mic was kind of low.
Okay. I'm not sure. Like I said, it was sounding fine to me, but I was tweaking it over on my end too. So I don't know. At the end of the day, like this, setting up this audio stuff for these things is the hardest thing in the world to actually do the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I don't know why it was so low. I'm gonna try to stay as close as I can. Here, let me shove it in my mouth here.
Sit on top of it.
We're gonna get right here. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 13.
Man, this is intimate right here. Like, this is, put it up in there. Hey, so you got a new album coming out, man. So you were talking about that a minute ago. You were talking about plugging the new album. I want to say too, the songs that I've heard from that new album, man, are just fantastic. So shout out to you. Like I've enjoyed your music for a minute, but I mean, some of the things you've been coming with on this new one, they are fire. That track you have with Gone, Let Them Talk.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all were bringing some heat on Let It Talk, like for real. And I'm listening through, because what you were talking about, like let them talk behind your back and everything. You're gonna keep on doing amazing things in their face and everything. That's something you've been talking about for a little bit in your music, though, is like the people coming around trying to use your name, the people trying to come around and try to hit you, from behind. They're talking about you when you're not around. Is that something like you're still dealing with the time? Because I mean, most of the people I think that I've seen Crypt like having issues with before, like most of them have been quiet lately, from what I've seen anyway. So like, is that still something going on a lot?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to deal with that. I'm always going to have that happen in my life. I feel like I just need to choose to not really talk about it that much. But yeah, no, I think it's going to be that way with everybody. Like, you're always going to have people that secretly talk behind your back. They're cool to you in your face, but behind their back, they're talking about all this other shit behind you. It's just, it's something I'm always going to deal with, something that I've always dealt with, and it's never going to go away. So. Yeah. Maybe I'll just keep making songs about it. Who knows? I've made several songs about it, and I think I'm just going to keep doing it.
Well, I mean, it's relevant, man. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing at your level that you're going to be hit with. It's a thing that I think a lot of people can really resonate with.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. I mean, I like what I've heard from the new album so far. Probably, honestly, my favorite song that you've made is Bad Friend. Just like it hits that special spot for me, because I actually had a friend. Same thing. Like I thought they were that person, that was like actually having the issues and everything. Nothing was going on. Ended up losing that friend over trying to call around, trying to get them some help. And it turns out they're good. And like, so that song hit me. Like I'm excited about this new album, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the stuff that I'm talking about on this album is it's another deep dive down into who I am. And the song Bad Friend, I never realized how many other people kind of dealt with the same situation until I put the song out. Joey Nato, who mixes all my music and is a good friend of mine, we've made music together. He kept telling me, he's like, bro, you're sleeping on your own song. Because like I knew the song was cool. I knew the song was good, but I didn't think it would have the impact that it did.
Yeah.
And Like, I mean, I watched reactions for days and just laid in my bed. I was like, Jesus, man. It's like, this is crazy that this many people are going through the same thing.
Yeah.
But there is a silver lining. I have talked with the person that song is about, and she apologized, and we're good now. So it came back full circle, and
That's
I'm glad
awesome.
I did what I did. But what people don't really know about that song is there's like more that happened. I just couldn't kind of fit it in the thing. Mama Crypt, who's actually in the chat right now with us, is she's like the main person that kind of figured out where this person was and like got a hold of some people to get a hold of her. Cause like it's a person that I had only met online. Well, I met him in person, but we were pretty much online friends because she was so far away. And I called my mom at like 2 a.m. I was like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Like I can't get a hold of her. What's going on? So Mom is the one that like called around and found a bunch of people. I called some people. And so Mama Crypt's a huge reason why that song happened.
Yeah. Right on. That's awesome. I love how involved your mom is with your music too. Like
super involved.
Like,
super involved.
Man, that's awesome. Like my parents are still telling me I'm wasting time making a YouTube channel. Like, shout out for that, man. For real.
I mean, it took a little convincing for them, but I think right around 60,000 subscribers is when they really realized it's like, okay, this is what he's doing. And then Mom's like, I'm gonna be your manager, and now she like packages up all the merch and like just all kinds of. She does so much stuff for me, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome. I see a couple of questions from the chat. Number one, how did you and Webby link up? I guess you're talking about Chris Webby.
Yeah, Chris Webby. So I went on tour with Futuristic 2 years ago, I think. It was back in October of 2019. It was right after I released Tales from the Crypt. I went on tour with Futuristic, and he had a separate show in Cincinnati, and it was on Chris Webby's tour. It was just like a one-off show, and I wasn't a part of that tour, but it was a show in the middle of our tour. Like, it was a weird thing. And so we went and watched the show. And then after that, just went backstage, and Webby was there. And he's like, yo, Crypt. I was like, how the fuck do you know who I am? And we just kind of talked back and forth for a little bit after that. And he actually said he wanted to be on one of the YouTube ciphers.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it happened. We just kind of remained in touch ever since then. And he was supposed to be on Cypher 3, but something happened with like the pandemic. He couldn't get a video out. And it's just been a long time in the making. But Webby's a good dude, man. But that's how we linked up, was a show in Cincinnati.
That's dope. Got another question. I like Chris Webby. I've checked out some of his music before. Like he's pretty solid. Like, I mean, he's I think, what was it? Because I checked out that one song where he was really criticizing like politics and the government and everything. I'm like, man, this guy just went off. Like
Raw Thoughts.
Yeah, Raw Thoughts. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
And I mean, he tore it up. Like he legit just stripped it all back and went raw through it. Like,
yeah, man, Webby's hella underrated, bro. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Hell says, question for Crypt. Have you caught that little spy in your studio who gave all the info to Tom McDonald so he came up with the best rapper?
That's awesome. First of all, it says Amy Lee. Amy Lee is one of my favorite singers from Evanescence. She's amazing. But I would be flipping shit if that was actually Amy Lee. But yeah, that was just a crazy coincidence. And I actually didn't even end up like finishing that song. And it might be on the deluxe or something like that. But so many people would think that I took that song from Tom McDonald just because they're so similar in the way they sound. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I mean, it's not the first time somebody's rapped to themselves from that perspective. So it's not like Tom is the first person to ever do it. I'm not the first person to ever do it. It's just the timing is just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no little spy in my studio. Me and Tom are cool. We talk all the time. He's a cool dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what you got to say in public, right?
No, that's what I mean. I definitely mean that, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Gabe says, so when did Mama C know that Crypt was going to take over YouTube?
Mom, if you want to unmute yourself, you can answer. I didn't take over YouTube, but you can answer that however you want to.
You kind of did. Like, you took over this sect of YouTube. I'm gonna say for real.
Oh, okay, so she just dipped. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not answering shit.
She don't want to talk to you, Gabe. She said hell with you, man. Hey, but real talk, I mean, you did. You kind of like, you came in and you took. So when I came into like the reaction community, when I discovered the reaction community, it was through No Life Shack. I was checking out Laid Back. I was checking out, you know, those old dudes that were doing reactions at the time. And like I found you, I found Arctic Kicks and all that stuff. But I mean, like there's you, Gatsby, like We Scheme, like there's like a whole umbrella that's like around you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like all those guys are like your underlings or anything. I'm not saying that, but like there is like a sect of the community, and Crypt is kind of at the top of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess I don't like to see myself that way. I mean, we're all peers, we're all friends, and that's kind of we're all on the same level. Is how I like to look at it. I don't like to think that I'm above everybody or anything like that.
Right.
But I'm just a fan of like everybody working together and being cool with everybody and just networking. So maybe that's why it's like I'm a central part to like kind of link several people just because I know so many people. I don't know. I love everybody on YouTube. It's crazy. It's a good thing. That's why I like to cook out.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. I was driving, my windshield wipers going, and then my internet was out. So I have totally jacked your podcast here.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Gabe was wanting you to answer though when you knew that Crypt was going to take over YouTube.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
So Gabe says, when did Mama C know that Crypt was going to take over YouTube?
Oh, I still don't think he's taken over YouTube by any means.
See?
That's not a one-man show at all. That's I don't think anybody takes over. I mean, look how big some major YouTubers are, or some, like KSI would probably be at the pinnacle of YouTube /rapper. And he's totally moved into mainstream artistry, but still loves to get on YouTube and stuff. I don't think any one person takes over.
No.
I think there's plenty of room for everybody.
See where I get my mindset from?
Look at that. Look at that humility. That's why you're so humble, man.
Exactly. If I wasn't, my parents would kill me.
Hey, props for that. That's that Kentucky mindset though. That's that laid back, having to work for things mindset.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Hey, let me ask you this. So before all this, I think you used to run escape rooms, right?
I did, yeah.
So what was that? Because I've seen them pop up like all over where I'm at and everything. Like, what was that like? Like, did you come out and just like start up some escape rooms? Are you responsible for the escape room down the road from my house? Like talk to me about that.
No, I'm more than likely not responsible for the escape room down the road from your house. But I went to college to be an engineer. I was going to be a controls engineer whenever I graduated. And then my senior year, my brother introduced us to escape rooms as a family. There was one down in Nashville, and we all went and did one for Christmas Eve, or it was like the day after Christmas. It's like a family thing. And it's basically just a room you get locked into, and there's several different puzzles and different things you have to figure out and connect them in order to figure out the code to get out of the room. And you have an hour to figure out how to do it. And we love murder mystery stuff and shit like that. So that was right down our alley. I did the first one, was completely hooked on them. And I was like, I can design these. Like, I know I can design these. This is exactly how my brain works. And right then and there, I was like, I'm going to open one up whenever I graduate. I'm not going to be an engineer. Fuck that. I'm going to open up an escape room after I graduate. Yeah. But then a company beat me to it in the town that I live into. And I actually messaged them on Facebook. It was a young couple. I said, hey, guys, I've done several of these. I know how to design these rooms. Bold-faced lie. Never designed one ever. But told them I knew how to do it. And they gave me some money to design a room for them. The room was a hit, and they made a ton of money off of it. And they kind of contracted me to keep making rooms for them while I was a senior in college. So that's like kind of what paid my bills when I was in college, 2 hours away. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
But after that, they had 2 locations in the town. They ended up only wanting 1 location, so they gave me the other location, and then I kind of formed that into my own thing, and I ran it for 3, 4, or 5 years, something like that. The pandemic caused me to close down, but yeah, it was a fun time, man. I really, really enjoyed it.
If I'm not wrong, I think you said a little while back, like at some point, if the music like calms down and everything, like you'd like to get back to actually doing all that again, right?
Yeah, no, if the music ever just shits the bed, or if I can't do this anymore, that is definitely my plan B. I would love to go back and do that. And even so, like, I still want to do that in general. Like, it's just fun designing rooms. Yeah.
Right on. Let's see, we got Crypt is a trailblazer. We got Mountain Dew needs you, Crypt.
Hey, listen, I drank one earlier. I'm drinking a Coke right now, but I've always got Mountain Dew around me.
Oh, man, you defecting over to Coke? Come on now.
McDonald's doesn't sell Mountain Dew. What am I supposed to do, bro?
That's true.
Drinking punk ass Mellow Yellow. What?
What?
Bro, no. Don't even get me started with this, okay? I had to drink Mellow Yellow when I was younger until I was introduced to Mountain Dew, and I will never go back.
Listen, Mountain Dew is like at the bottom of my citrus drink list, to be honest.
Well, this was fun. I appreciate you having me on here. I have a fridge back there that is stocked with nothing but Mountain Dew. It's literally my Mountain Dew fridge.
Yeah, which I like. Like I said, I mean, I grew up in Southeast Kentucky. Like we didn't get out to Walmart a ton, and so we got what was at the dollar store, which was Moon Mist. And so
like Moon Mist and like what is it, like Mountain Holler? I think is what
Mountain Holler. Yes.
Yeah, dude. I drank hella Mountain Holler when I was young.
Mountain Holler is like all sugar and just like a drop of citrus. Yeah.
God, man, I hung out with my grandparents all the time, and they lived by Save-A-Lot, and so that was all that was there. It was like Bubba Cola and Mountain Holler. That was it.
Yep. Mountain Holler. My best friend still swears to this day, like, and we're grown men with jobs and everything like that. Like, he still swears to this day there is no better citrus drink than Mountain Holler. And I'm like,
man, I feel bad for him.
I just can't do that. Like, it's diabetes waiting to come and consume you. Like, that's all it is,
I think it's just a can of sugar with like a drop of like lemon in there. I think.
Exactly. Let's see. Crypt, any possibility of a collaboration with Tech Nine?
Man, there's been so much talks with me and Tech about that, and we kind of lost contact for a little bit whenever his dad died. But as of recently, I mean, he's been telling people that he's working on a song for me. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Me and Tech are cool. We're homies.
Yeah.
So hopefully one day, man, that's like the dream collab.
That'd be dope. I'd really like to see that.
Oh man, you and me both. I would never rap again.
Just I'm done. We got this
done.
song.
I got the Tech feature. Let's get it. I'm out.
We got my love for Crypt just went through the roof over the Amy Lee comment. Yeah.
Oh man, Amy Lee, love that woman.
Let's see. Shout out DMX's family. That was terrible.
Yeah, man. That's yesterday was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was for real. And there was like a cloud over everything yesterday. Yeah. You know what I mean? Question for Crypt.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, go ahead.
I was just saying it reminded me of how I felt whenever Kobe passed away. Like things just didn't feel right for the day. Like I didn't really want to do anything.
Well, that's what I was saying. I forget who I was talking to now. It was one of the subscribers. We were chatting on one of the streams, and we were talking about like he was saying. Who was it? Because I'm gonna feel bad. He's probably watching right now. Like he was talking about being a young. No, it was AlphaTyler yesterday. He was talking about being a youngin. So like DMX like wasn't really big when he was younger and stuff. I'm like, man, the first R-rated movie I saw was Cradle to the Grave, and like I was listening through like DMX all through high school and stuff. I'm like,
DMX is an OG, bro. Like I'm trying to remember the first time. Like I guess the first time I heard him, I was like 7 or 8. Whenever Like Mike came out.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna make me lose my mind. That was that Party Up. Like, it's crazy, man. It's just crazy, bro.
What's like Deadpool fans, even you not like you can't like the movie Deadpool and not love that song, Like I don't know, man. That was terrible for real. Lick 121 asked for Crypt, do you dabble with instruments like guitar, drums, keyboard?
Yeah, so I play electric guitar. I play acoustic guitar. I know how to play a handful of stuff on the piano. I know how to play drums. You give me an instrument, I'll figure out how to play it within the day.
Right on. Let's see. Crenny's Crypt Hoodia actually smell like KFC and Mountain Dew.
Fuck, I hope not. If it did, that didn't come from us. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, he's talking about Crenny's Crypt Hoodie. Okay, actually smell like KFC and Mountain Dew.
I think you just said that. No, it shouldn't have. It should smell amazing. We spray them. No, we don't. But anyway.
We make sure that it's all out of here already. Oh man, I love the implication too that when you're from Kentucky, you have to love KFC. KFC is way low on my chicken place list, honestly.
What would you put it to high? I mean, I like KFC. I like all kinds of chicken. Like I can't think of a single chicken place that I would not eat at.
No, I mean, same. Like, I'll eat at KFC. I honestly, like, if we're not talking about like wing places and stuff like that, like specialty wing places, at the top of the fast food chicken chain, I would put Lee's.
Lee's is dope. Oh man, that's more of an Eastern Kentucky sort of thing, though. We don't have a lot of them over here.
Yeah,
I used to go to college up near like Richmond and Lexington, so like northeastern, kind of north central, and Lee's was everywhere up there. And after baseball practice, we'd always go get Lee's, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I think Lee's is probably at the top of mine. Bojangles is probably next. I might like KFC better than Popeyes.
And It really depends, man. Like, because I do not like Popeyes, their potatoes. I hate their potatoes. But their mac and cheese is dope. Their chicken tastes, it's like a little sweet. Like it's good. KFC, I don't know. KFC is always a classic because that's pretty much the only big chicken place we got here. We just got a Popeyes, but nobody fucking cares.
Yeah.
We have a Zaxby's. I only eat a chicken sandwich at Zaxby's. Like it doesn't even feel like a chicken place. Like because you can't get fried chicken there. Well, you can't like you can't get bone-in chicken there. I don't think you can get wings. You can't get like breast and thighs and the good shit.
See, to me, Zaxby's and Cane's are outside of that realm. Like they're not in that same conversation because like Cane's and Zaxby's, it's both. It's like you got 3 options. What do you want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. Mises chopped in. Shout out to my boy Mises. We were actually just talking about Mises beforehand.
Yeah, my guy.
He's saying DMX is one of the greatest ever. It was an honor opening for dude. And Crypt, look forward to hearing that buried alive, homie.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I was just talking to him about whenever you came over to Adam's house because I saw his hat. I was like, oh damn, that's a cool hat. So small world, man.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that Mises and Crypt collab.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I had ice in my one day.
I'm saying. Let's see what else we got right here. Let's see. If you don't have Kentucky Hut, your town isn't Podunk. Kentucky Hut. Are you talking? You're talking about the KFCs with the Taco Bell with the Pizza Hut all in one restaurant, okay?
Yeah. We never had one here. But I've definitely seen those. I've seen those plenty of times. That's that Yum Center stuff.
Yeah. Go cop Crypt's album on iTunes, whatever you got. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't pre-ordered it already.
Blaze Uchiha. That dude's
Uchiha. Blaze Uchiha.
I don't know how to say his name. Like I've always said it wrong, but it's a running joke now.
I will say back to the Yum Center thing. Like it is a dope like idea though, because I mean, you know, you can go over and get you like some chicken roll-ups with the like the legs and stuff, and then pop over and get you like some breadsticks or something to go with it. Like,
I don't know, man. That just seems like a weird thing. It's like, can I get a taco with pepperonis? Like it's just...
The workers. I mean, when you like factor in the average, you know, IQ of a fast food worker, it would be pretty confusing for them, I would think.
I wonder if they like swap. Like Monday they work KFC, Tuesday they work Taco Bell. Like how fucked up would that make you? That would make me fucked up. I know that would be mad as hell.
Yeah.
Show up to work at Taco Bell. It's like, bro, you're at Pizza Hut today. What the fuck you doing here?
Bounce around. Actually, Long John Silver's and A&W do that too with those things.
Yeah,
and
we still have one of those.
We don't, but there is one in Berea, I think. Mm-hmm. I think Berea still has it.
Yeah, they still have one. I hate Berea. Let's never talk about Berea ever again.
That's where my mom lives. So
I feel sorry for your mom, bro.
She chose it. That's the thing. Like she didn't even grow up there. I'm not a fan. I did go to college. I did go to college in Richmond though, so I can't like completely distance myself from that county.
So I went to college in Berea, so I was there. I fucking hated the place.
Oh, you went to Berea College, man?
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. Hey, Jason's got a question. So how did Crypt meet 100 Koofies, and will there be more collabs with Koofies in the future?
100% will be more collabs with Koofies in the future. That is one of my best friends. Love that guy. How did we meet? So it was over the Nick Cannon discs. Like he just dropped a random Nick Cannon disc that I saw online, and I think Shaq reacted to it, and I decided to check it out. And I was like, damn, this guy can fucking rap. And then he hit me up, and then we just kind of kept talking back and forth, being friends. And then the first time I ever met him was at a show in Harrisburg. I was on tour with Mac Lethal, and we did a show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and he came out. And that's where we first met and kind of got a vibe in person, and then hit it off from there. He's been to my house several times. Great dude, man. 100% will be more in the works.
Right on. Koofy seems like a chill dude. Like I really enjoy his music. I think when I really started checking him out a lot was when him and Lucid were going at it, and I'm like, my man's bringing heat. Like,
yeah, bro. Koofy's, I think Koofy's is the best rapper on the internet, bro. Like he's so good.
He's up there. That's the thing, man. There's a ton. I think, and what I really appreciate about guys like you and Tom, because I put you and Tom like in one category up there where you're not really like YouTube rappers anymore. And I kind of completely kind of completely ripped that off from Scheme because he literally made a tier on his ranking YouTube rappers tier list saying good enough to not actually be considered YouTube rappers, you know?
Yeah.
And but he was putting you and Tom up there, and really what, like, when I think about you guys, like, you guys blow the cap off of that, you know what I mean? Like, and the cool thing is, it's like there are so many more real rappers making music on YouTube than there are in the mainstream at this point.
Yeah, there's so many, man. I've always hated the term YouTube rapper. Like, I didn't hate the term. I hated that the term had a negative connotation to it because of, like, the origins of it, or like the people that really fucking were ass at making music, like the Jake Pauls and those guys. Like, they gave everybody else a bad name. But there's just so many crazy talented people that are way better than me on YouTube that you don't even know about. Sorry, I got the UFC fight on right here. Somebody just got knocked the fuck out. It distracted me. God dang, he just folded like a lawn chair, bro.
Just got thrown down. Oh, let's see. I think I'm caught up on the chat questions, and I know that you're running short on time, and so I don't want to take too much. I do want to plug real quick. I think you're premiering a music video right after this, right?
Yeah, in 20 minutes at 1 o'clock.
20 minutes. So if you guys aren't keyed in, ready for that premiere over there, make sure that you guys are getting ready for that. So what about, because you mentioned Joey Nato a little while back. How did you guys link up? Like, because, you know, I mean, it's always cool to see somebody like the artist that has that dedicated producer, and kind of like going back to when you guys are working that exclusively together, you guys have an awesome relationship, because I mean, I've watched you guys do like your live reactions together. I've watched you do like the live streams where you guys are just chilling, chatting, and like talking through and stuff like that. Like, it's awesome that you guys are working together like that closely through making music and everything, and still not wanting to rip each other's heads off at the end of it.
We do. I promise. We hate each other. It's all an act. We hate each other completely. We decide to put our differences aside for an hour on camera, and then we start to hate each other. No, okay. Joey's definitely one of my closest friends, and I think that's what is a big deal. Is like we're friends, so it's really easy for us to get on and just talk shit to each other for an hour, or just kind of do all that. But how did I meet Joey? So I posted on my YouTube community. I wanted to react to some people that I had never reacted to before, like do like an underrated subscribers thing. And Joey posted his link there. I reacted to it, and then he hit me up, and then I saw where he made beats, and I asked him to make me a beat for, I think Devil Went Down to Hip Hop is the first beat he ever made me.
Yeah.
And, sounded dope. And then at the time I had another engineer that was mixing all my stuff, and Joey like really wanted to mix that song, but I wouldn't let him because I didn't know he knew how to mix. It was a weird thing. But we just kind of kept going back. He made some more beats, and then I let him mix. I think the YouTube Cypher was the first thing he ever mixed. No, he didn't even mix that. God, he made the beat for that, but he didn't mix it. He did the second one. But it's just we kind of kept working back and forth with each other, and then I realized he kind of understood my sound and what I sounded good on. Yeah. And so he makes a lot of my beats. He mixes all my stuff. And, yeah, that's kind of how that ended up turning out. So
where, since speaking of the YouTube Cypher, since you don't think that you've taken over YouTube, where did the idea for the YouTube Cypher come from? Because I mean, that's kind of the statement right there, that you have taken over YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, dude, I'm not the first person to ever come up with ciphers, bro. There was the backpack ciphers back in the day. There was just all kinds of different ciphers. And I just, like I said, it kind of stems from the idea that I just wanted several people to work together. Like, I just wanted a group of guys to rap with, and the list just kept growing and growing and growing. Like, the first big collaborative thing I ever did was 4 Horsemen with 4 people on the track, and then it just kind of expanded up from that.
Yeah. I think it's awesome, man. I think like every piece of your identity on YouTube has really come together about pulling the community together. And I think that that's awesome to see, like, somebody kind of at your level right now, like really caring about pulling people together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. No, I love it. I've always loved that kind of stuff.
Let's see.
My mom is calling me. She knows I'm on this. I don't know why she's calling me.
I think she probably knows I got to let you out of here. So let me get these last couple of questions in, and then I'll let you bounce out, because I know you got to get ready for that premiere though.
Yeah.
So Crypt, do you just rap, or are there more genres that you listen to and want to try a hand at?
Yeah, no, I listen to heavy metal a lot. I listen to rock and roll a lot. I listen to country. I listen to all that stuff, and I know how to do all that stuff. I've actually made a country EP called Crypt Country that I just never put out because I kind of lost the passion for it. But like, I play guitar a lot. I definitely want to start getting into more of that realm for sure.
That's dope. It's all about being well-rounded, man.
Yeah, man. It's fun.
So with your new album, Buried Alive, do you have any tracks that didn't fit the ending album, like bonus tracks that you thought were good but didn't fit? And will you ever release them?
Yeah, dude. I think I ended up making, it was like 27 songs for this album, and we cut it down to 16. So there's several songs that are either like halfway done or like they have a hook, and I just didn't really feel the vibe to it, and I just kind of set them off to the side. So I'll probably end up putting out like a deluxe or a bonus tracks, something like that. They'll be heard. They're not just going to sit away. They'll be heard one day for sure. But I know of at least 10.
Yeah. Right on. So do you keep a lot of songs just in the bag, like ready to go? I know a lot of people.
I've never done that. This is the first time it's ever happened. I just, back in like early February, I hit this really creative spark where I made a lot of these songs that are on this album and just made plenty more. Like, I don't know what happened, but in February I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna make crazy hella songs right now. And that's what happened.
Right on. I see Loopy jumped in and said, "Ooh, new scenery." He pointed out.
Oh yeah.
So
are you talking about you or me?
He's talking about you.
Yeah, this is my stream room. I just set this up last week. I've been testing it out here and there with some podcast stuff.
It looks nice, man. I like the purple lights. Like I noticed it was a big shift from the red and black that I'm used to seeing you with, and so like seeing all the purple and everything, it's nice, man. It is nice.
Yeah, and it's a different camera. Like, I've got actual lighting, so it's like I'm supposed to look clearer. I don't know if I look clearer or not, but
since I know you're watching the fight, I'll let this question go through. Who you got?
Kevin Holland all day. I love that man. That is my favorite fighter in the UFC right now, bro. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Kevin Holland all the way.
Right on, man. He got excited about that too. John's from the UK. John's sitting here creeping on. John always hating on all the US music and everything. You paying attention to UFC though now? Come on now.
What a guy.
I'm saying. Let's see. But yeah, I think that'll pretty much wrap up. So I do see your question, Geminator. No, I'm not gonna bring that one up. Like, if you want to talk to Crypt about reactions and stuff, you gotta do that somewhere else.
Indie Amplify. Just hit up Indie Amplify. I don't do them on my main channel, but the second channel, that's where I show all the love.
Look at this Scheme popping in right at the end of the stream to say what up,
my
cuties.
boy Scheme.
Look at that. Creeping up in here, coming in. Call me a hottie last night, now calling me a cutie, man.
Man, our friendship almost broke because he microwaves bacon.
Hey, I saw that too. Making the sandwich, I'm like, what? You ain't got a pan laying around your stove, bro? Like, what's going on, man? Like,
it's just irritating me even more because he told me, it's like, I'm not going to spend 30 minutes cooking bacon, but he already heated up a pan to cook the peppers in. Take the peppers out, throw the bacon in there, bro. Come on.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Running a diss track, right?
Diss track. DK's just being a fuck lately, bro. He's just doing stuff to piss everybody off, and I will never talk to that man again in my life. Right?
Really? Yo,
man, have you seen the videos he's been putting out, bro?
No, like I heard last night, AlphaBot was telling me about the Twitter thing about
that's what it is.
Like he was going off about how Scheme makes his sandwiches and stuff. I figured that was what this is about.
Bro, let me ask you something. Do you put butter on a ham and cheese sandwich?
No,
it's not normal.
No, it's
at
not.
All.
No.
And that's what the whole thing happened. He's like, wait, Americans don't put butter on their sandwiches? It's like, no, bro, that's just fucking weird. Like, I'll put it on a grilled cheese. That's about it. And I cook it into the grilled cheese. Like, you don't put butter on a ham sandwich. And then I think Scheme decided to show him how to make a sandwich, and then just decided to just fuck everybody in the face by microwaving bacon. And then now
apparently
DK's just pre-cooked. Fuck you and your pre-cooked. And anyway. But now DK's just like going off on these random tangents. He's like, this is how you wipe. And he's like wrapping toilet paper around it. And then just like,
oh God,
you do this and then you pull and then you do this and pull. Like, he's out of pocket right now. That's basically it. But my mom is blowing me up right now, telling me I have to go now. But that was, it was great talking to you, bro. Anytime you want me, just hit me up and we'll do this again for sure. It was fun.
It was good to see you too, man. Appreciate you coming on. Everybody, make sure you go check out Crypt's channel. Make sure that you hit up that premiere he's about to drop in right now. But I'm DJ AlphaTyler. That is Crypt. His link to his channel is in the description if you guys don't already know where it's at. And so make sure that you guys head over there, hit that up. Apparently, you have gained some respect on the sandwich. Hey, that's what's up.
Get it.
Let's kill this
That's what
thing.
the whole episode was about. I just want to respect the sandwich making.
It was about making sure that y'all know how to make a damn sandwich, damn it.
Goal completed.
All right. I'm going to
All
throw
right,
up this
bro.
video and we're going to close out, man. I appreciate you coming on and welcome anytime. But thanks for stopping by, everybody. And thank you, Crypt, for coming in.
I appreciate you, homie.
Pre-order the album.
Bye.
Bye.